You're just too marvelous for words, like glorious, glamorous, and I don't stand by amorous. It's all too wonderful, I never find the words that say enough, tell enough. I mean, they're just not swell enough. You're much too much and just too very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous. You're too marvelous. You're too marvelous for words, like glorious and glamorous, and that old standby amorous. It's all too wonderful, I never find the words that say enough, tell enough. I mean, they're just not swell enough. You're much too much and just too very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're too marvelous for words. Thomas. Too marvelous for words, like glorious and glamorous, and that old stand by amorous. It's all too wonderful, I never find the words that say enough or tell enough. I mean, they're just not swell enough. You're much too much and just too very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous. Oh, to tell you you're incredible. To tell you you're too marvelous for words. Thank you very much.
This is a tune that closed the album, and it's called Timba de la Buena. Timba is the latest rhythm that was invented in Cuba a few years ago, and they call it Timba. T-I-M-B-A. Timba. And this is the new Timba, but we really need your collaboration. I would love to see you all dancing here tonight, shaking your booty. Shake it, baby, shake it. Y dice así, ¡hey! Vengo tocando timba de la buena, pa' que luego se baila como quiera. Vengo tocando timba de la buena, pa' que luego se baila. La timba cubana se baila como quiera. Solo menea la cadera, menea la cintura, quiera. Algo tocando timba de la buena, que lobos bailan. Hello, hello. One more time. Will Brown on guitar. Will Brown. Mike Tucker on the saxophone. Mike Tucker. Danny Feldman on percussion. Danny Feldman. Mark Walker on the drum. Mark Walker. Max Gurr on the bass. Max Gurr. Maxwell Hamer on the piano. Maxwell Hamer. Very soft, soft. Thank you. Before we finish, I would love to acknowledge and really appreciate from the bottom of our heart our executive producer of the album, Mr. Tim Ellis. Tim Ellis. Thank you, Tim. Thank you so much for providing food in our family tables. Thank you so much. I don't know where you are, but we love you, man. We love you, Tin. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. Tin is responsible for the creation and the whole process of the album, you know. And you know what? Without your help, we got the music, but we couldn't record it because we cannot afford it. But thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming here tonight. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and please don't copy the album and spread with your friends. Tell them to buy it. No copies. Don't make copies. Buy it and listen to that, because we really had a lot of fun doing this album. I really hope that everybody enjoy in the same way we did recording it. Have a good night. God bless you all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Arturo Sandoval. Arturo Sandoval. Let's hear it for Arturo and the band. Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Terrence Love. Welcome to Steamers Jazz at JAX. I see Mark Vischer got the costume memo. This looks nice. I like that anyway. For those of you uninitiated, like I said, I built, founded, and ran Steamers Jazz Club for 22 years in Fullerton. Right into the ground. As a matter of fact, the last band to play at Steamers was Tony Guerrero. And it's funny, too, because on that night, and it never happened before.
Still waiting to get paid.
Yes, that was 10 years ago. Okay. The last night, somebody sued me for they fell off the chair or something. I found out 3 months later. They waited till the last night, but they didn't get the money. Anyway.
Welcome to the club.
Anyway, it was a long time, and Chris was a baby when I first started there, and he played there with the Banda Brothers. Anyway, we got a lot of great acts. And thank you for, I've been with Campus JAX for 5 years now, thanks to Tony Guerrero. We've been doing this Steamers Jazz at JAX every month. It started out on once a month. Now it's like, I don't know how many times, 6 times a month, something like that. Anyway, thanks to you guys for supporting the live jazz, and we keep it alive, and very, very happy to be here still. We got some great acts coming up. On the 17th, Jonathan Stout will be here. He's a wonderful jazz guitarist with his trio. On the 24th, Tom Zink and Ann Walsh. Tom's a great pianist and Ann's vocalist from Bossa to Bacharach. And then on the 31st, Elena Gilliam will be here on Halloween doing a jazz masquerade. So it's going to be a great show. Brian Taylor on drums. Tim Landers on the bass. Chris Berlon on the piano and keyboard. And mustache. He's got his porn mustache on right now. And Mark Vischer on the woodwinds over there. Mark Vischer. And my buddy in crime, Tony Guerrero. Tony Guerrero and friends. Let's hear it for them.
Thank you very much. Thank you. No, not The Hustle. That's called The Hustler. That's an old song by the Crusaders. But if you brought your piccolo, we could do The Hustle later tonight, and we could clear out a dance floor. Could certainly clear out a jazz club. Hey, thank you for being with us, especially those of you who were with us a couple weeks ago on my birthday, because that means you came to see me twice, and I don't know that there's anybody. Oh, one person was at both shows. That's all right, I'll take it. Oh, more? Okay. Well, thank you for being here. Uh-huh. They paid to get here. I had to pay to come. Thank you for being with us tonight. Tonight's going to be a little different. If you have seen me in the last few years, I've been doing a lot more straight-ahead jazz. And, you know, back in the day, when I started off my career, it was playing music like this, which was a little bit more what I would call contemporary jazz. It eventually became something called smooth jazz, and that was not where I wanted to go. But this is some older music and some newer ones. That was an old song that I didn't write, but that was by the Crusaders, a song that they recorded back in the 1970s. And we're going to do a song of mine. First, I'm going to reintroduce the guys on stage and just tell you a little bit about them. Back there on the drums, one of my favorite musicians around anywhere. I love playing with this guy. This is Mr. Brian Taylor right there on the drums. Him I'm going to be nice to. Back there on bass, one of the legends of the scene. Like, he's pretty much played with everybody who's anybody. You check out his Wikipedia page. He's played with all the big-name, obscure jazz artists that all of us musicians go, wow, he played with him? But this is Mr. Tim Landers, my good friend of many years. And Tim and I have also gotten to go on the road quite a bit with John Tesh over the years. He has been John's musical director for 30-plus years. But this Tim Landers. And over there on keyboards, don't let the mustache scare you. As far as I know, he has no active restraining orders right now. It is safe to approach him after the gig. He does. Yeah. Do not go near the van. This is Mr. Chris Barron. Oh, that your upper lip were barren, but it's not. Over there on the saxophone, wearing a suit he put together himself from one swatch of fabric. It's like Garanimals for adults. This is Mr. Mark Vischer right there. And my name is Tony Guerrero. I've got nothing bad to say about myself. But I know quite a few people who do. This is a song of mine that I've never performed live. We didn't rehearse it. I just saw it in the book, and I thought, oh, let's do this. It's a song I just wrote earlier this year, so this one doesn't go back to the 80s or 90s, but this is a Brazilian melody, and it's called The Dream of You, but I put the title in Portuguese, and I have no idea how to say it. But if I just read it without trying to pronounce it, it's something like, O sonho que e voce. Pretty good, huh? No? Yeah. I don't know what that means. All right. This is that song. Thank you very much. Hey, you're in for a treat tonight because, well, not only because I'm here, but because I've got a couple of great singers who are going to join us, and one of them can't stay the whole night, so we're going to get her up quickly, and we'd like to ask you to please have us welcome my good friend, Miss Crystal Lewis, to come sing a tune for you. This is you,
Okay.
I think.
Hiya. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Mark. Brian. Hello. Don't you know? Who is that? Oh, hi, Jack. Thanks.
Tell where you were.
I just spent a month in Shipshewana, Indiana.
Yeah.
Woo! Big time. Big time.
No explanation. That's now.
Wow.
Now you can say you've actually toured the entire world.
I mean, really, it was otherworldly. This is a song that Tony and I wrote together in 2019, and I always introduce it as my autobiography. I'm as bright as I am wrong. I'm as fragile as I am strong. I'm as kind as I am mean. I'm as juicy as I am lean. I know it seems contradictory. I'm well aware I'm a little bit of everything. Yeah. I'm as brave as I am afraid. I rebel as often as I behave. I'm as lost as I am found. I'm as quiet as I am loud. I don't understand, it's a mystery. I'm well aware I'm a little bit of everything. Yeah. See, it's taken a while, but I can honestly say I embrace my contradictions. The wisdom and grace to love yourself comes with age, and baby, I got that in spades. I'm as young as I am old. I'm as timid as I am bold. I've got as much stake as I got go. I can say yes. The paradox is not lost on me. I'm well aware I'm a little bit of everything. Listen, I like to stay in, I like to go out. I believe as often as I doubt. I do fine alone, I play well with others, a bit like my dad, a lot like my mother. I know it seems contradictory. Yeah. I don't understand, it's such a mystery. Hey, the paradox is not in love.
Krista Lewis. Krista Lewis. She'll be back at the very end. No, she won't. She won't. She has to leave. Should I tell them why you have to leave? No, I'm not going to tell them why. Krista Lewis, everybody. All right, so I asked these guys to play with me because they can play the style of music that I've chosen to do for tonight. But not only that, they are fantastic readers because we are unable to do a rehearsal for this. So I need guys who are up here who can look at a sheet of music and know exactly what to do or get close to it. And we'd like to do a song now. That's not really a setup for this next tune. I don't know why I said that. But we'd like to do a song now that goes back to 1989. Actually, we're going to do two songs from my Different Places album, which was my second album. Here we go. What? I'm not sure why that's funny to you. I recorded this album in 1988. It was released in 1989. I was 20. Oh, I had a big long mullet. It was like my hair. You can't tell now. My hair is really actually very curly, and it was like ringlets. And it at one point went down to here. Yeah. I got pictures on my phone. I'm happy to show you. And this is a song that actually did pretty well on the radio for us. At that time, you could write tunes like this and get it on jazz radio. This was kind of a weird little Latin tune, and it was sort of inspired by my love of the Gypsy Kings back in the late 1980s. And this is a song called Poncho, which has nothing to do with Ponch from Chips and Chris's mustache. Or does it? Wow. Wow, that was impressive. All right, this is called Poncho.